Hey everybody, hope you're doing well today. I'm going to be checking out the trailers today from Fire Emblem's Three Houses. I don't have much concept of what this game is about or what gameplay is like or anything. I just know that there's a few characters from the Fire Emblem series that I saw in the Super Smash Bros. Trailers, and I wanted to learn more about their origins. So I'm excited to check this out and go on a new journey here. If you enjoy the video, if you could consider giving a quick like to the video or sharing or subscribing to the channel. Every little bit of support really helps and it would mean a lot to me. So that being said, let's go ahead and check this out. We're going to start with the official game trailer from 2018, Nintendo E3.
Long ago, the divine Seros received a revelation from the goddess. A gift to help guide the lost. Now, the goddess watches over Fodlan from her kingdom above. As the mother,
looks like maybe different kingdoms there on the map
of every soul.
Okay. Oh.
Go ahead, give me orders. It's time to measure your worth as
it's
an
like
instructor.
a, what do you call it? Like a strategy RPG, right? Is that what you call that? Or tactical RPG? Not sure what you call it, what the correct name is.
Such a brutal, irrational world we live in. Some believe the crests, tokens of the goddess's power, are necessary to maintain order. But they're wrong, teacher. The crests are to blame.
Oh. So there's like a world that you maybe run around in, and then the battles are like more that tactical style. I like the character portraits next to the dialogue boxes.
Reach for my hand, I'll soar away into the dawn. Oh, I wish I could
The music is cool.
here and cherish all.
Do you dare to walk this path with me?
Okay.
One misstep, and we fall to our ruin. So take your first step.
Music.
It's now or never.
I think I saw the name Violet there, which I
return
think
here
is in
someday, my teacher.
Smash.
Promise me that you won't forget me.
Sleepy time? Spring 2019. Okay, so quick thoughts on the first trailer there before we move on to this next one. I really like the music, first off, especially like broke down into like a dance hall there at the very end. But intriguing. I'm interested to learn more about the characters and the story. I've never really played a game like this before. The only game that I think I've had any exposure to that's maybe similar is maybe like a Final Fantasy Tactics way back in the day. And I didn't actually play that. I think I was like watching one of my friend's brothers play it or something like that. So I didn't have any firsthand experience, but interested to learn more. Let's see what the next trailer has in store for us here. So this one is for Nintendo E3 2019. So next year. This has got to be getting close to the release date, because I think it said 2019 was when it was going to release, unless it got delayed. Let's check it out.
Let's all agree to meet back at the monastery exactly 5 years from today.
Like a class reunion?
You will come, won't you?
Anybody else go to their
Years
high
ago,
school reunion?
We fought here as classmates.
Not me.
As big class reunions go, this one's gotta be the worst in history. What should we do, Teach?
Kill every last
Oh, there's like
one
a
of them.
whip that turned into a sword. Did you see that? That was cool.
Still, we have no choice but to eliminate those who cling to unreasonable ideas of justice.
Someone must put a stop to this cycle of the strong trampling the weak.
Whoa.
Consumes even the darkness itself.
Yet we have the strength to scale the walls between us, to reach out our hands in friendship.
I'm really
so we can
digging
open
the
our
music.
True hearts to one another. That's how we win.
My teacher.
Both sides of time are revealed to you.
So all these
What
characters
shall
were like
we do?
pupils together, growing up or something?
How lovely it would be for this moment to last forever.
July 26th. Hey, that's only like 2 days away from when I'm recording this, but 5 years ago. So, I'm interested. So I'm thinking, am I getting that right? They all kind of like were pupils in the same class or something? I'm not sure if I'm getting that correctly. We'll see what happens in the future trailers here. So, all right, let's go on to the next one. All right, so this one is actually from a Nintendo Direct in, looks like February of 2019. So let's go ahead and check this one out. So she like been asleep for like ages or something?
What could have brought you here?
Me? YouTube.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Well, the bottom one has like the most territory, it looks like.
In the Fire Emblem 3 Houses game, you are the hero the world needs. You start out as a mercenary traveling with a group led by your father, Geralt. After an unexpected incident reveals an unknown power hidden within, you'll travel to Garrick Mach Monastery, where you'll receive an offer to teach at the Officers' Academy. Around that same time, you alone begin to see a mysterious girl named Sothis, who appears
that's
within
the
your
sleepy
mind.
girl.
From now on, right?
This is great. This is actually giving me a little bit of
Monastery lies at the center of 3 large territories. It is the home base of the Church of Seiros, the main religion of Fodlan, as well as the Knights of Seiros. Not only does the church serve to maintain order in Fodlan, its monastery also houses the Officers' Academy. Those who train there will go on to shoulder the future of Fodlan. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses. The Black Eagles is for students from the Adrestian Empire, including the House Leader and future Emperor, Edelgard. The Blue Lions boasts Prince Dimitri of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus as its house leader. This house is for students from his kingdom.
Oh, do you get to choose?
The Golden Deer is for students from the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, who is the heir of the noble family that leads the Alliance. As a professor, you will lead the students of one of these houses and instruct them.
I see.
In addition to the house leaders, there are many other students to meet, each with their own unique personalities and skills. Which house will you choose?
Oh, you get it. You do get to choose. Which one would I choose? I kind of liked Claude.
Students are expected to travel to various lands, sometimes with the Knights of Seiros themselves, and gain real battle experience, including everything from defeating bandits to suppressing rebellions. These may be class assignments, but the stakes in each battle are very real. Whether your students live or die will depend on your leadership.
Oh, dang.
Strategize
That's a lot
as
of
the battle
pressure on my
progresses
shoulders.
to claim victory.
a lot of pressure.
At the Officers' Academy, your students will work diligently each day so that they may wield a variety of weapons. Master the study of magic.
I appreciate your coaching.
And acquire special skills such as horsemanship.
Kind of like train up your own army then, in a way,
You
huh?
have been entrusted with their future, and it's up to you to guide each of them and help them hone their abilities. Through combat experience and study, you can help your students reach their full potential. Your students can also interact with each other at the academy, and by doing so, their bonds will strengthen, and they'll be able to better support each other on the battlefield.
Oh, okay. Seems pretty in-depth.
Hey, over here!
Oh, there's the other two.
Forward, now!
3 territories. 3 houses. Your very own journey.
Huh.
Fire Emblem 3 Houses will release on July 26th.
I always like things that have like a... I always like things that have kind of like a branching path option where you can kind of choose your route a little bit. I always find that interesting. I wonder like how different it is depending on which route or which territory you choose. And who are you fighting against? Are you fighting against each other or like all some sort of common evil, you know? Interesting. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. This one is Welcome to the Black Eagle House. So this is one of the houses within the school that you could choose, I think.
Welcome to the Officers' Academy, home to 3 mighty houses, each one in need of your tutelage and leadership on the battlefield. My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg, house leader of the Black Eagles. Many of our students are nobles and magic users, but all hail from the Adrestian Empire, as do I. I am its future emperor, after all. Notice how the twin-headed eagle on the Empire's coat of arms influenced our own. Our great territory dominates the southern half of Fodlan, and our strength is evident in our ranks. Here are some of them now. Cold-blooded as he may be, Hubert is loyal. He has served me since I was a child, and also serves as a constant voice of reason.
Joking.
Always like cast spells, huh?
Smart and studious, Petra is the princess of a vassal state of the Empire. Her grasp of the language is a work in progress.
I am hopeful to have learnings from you, too.
And then there's Lynn.
Likes naps.
His crest research is second only to Professor Hanneman, but his aptitude for napping...
Wait a second.
Only to Professor Hanneman, but his And then there's Linhardt. His crest...
Likes naps, dislikes duty, politics. Dang, that sounds like me.
Research is second only to Professor Hanneman, but his aptitude for napping is second to none.
Just falls asleep in the middle of battle.
You must lead your students in their academic lives and in turn-based tactical combat. But first, a question. Which house will you choose? Seek out the other house leaders to learn of their houses and then make your allegiance known. I trust it will be the Black Eagles. The Empire needs you.
That's a pretty good pitch you've got there, actually. Not a bad pitch, actually. I like the sleepy person. Okay. Assuming we're gonna get trailers for the other two as well. Let's see what we got.
Welcome to the Officers' Academy, home to 3 houses in need of your tutelage and your strategic prowess in battle. Oh, I should introduce myself. I am Dmitri Alexandra Blathid, house leader of the Blue Lions.
I wonder which one is the most popular.
Coveting strength and chivalry, our students hail from the holy kingdom of Fargus. I am its prince, yet no stranger to misfortune. Our coat of arms draws inspiration from our territory's founder, the King of Lions, and his penchant for blue. Now Fargus spans the frigid north of Fodlan, and our students are stronger for it. Case in point, Dedu, an outsider in my service for 4 years. Get past that furrowed brow, and you'll find his inherent kindness.
I will make you a quality meal as thanks for your service to His Highness.
Oh, Sylvain. We grew up together, except he became a bit of a, well, skirt chaser. We're working on that. There is so much more
We're working on it.
Or not. I'm kidding. Don't look at me like that.
Ingrid is another childhood friend. Only this one is principled, industrious, and far knightlier than Sylvain. That's
I like how they each have their own like unique personalities. That's cool.
Training?
As their professor, you must lead your students in their academic lives and in turn-based tactical combat. But I must ask, which house will you choose? When you're ready,
that's a tough decision.
Until then, it would be wise to acquaint yourself with the other houses. And don't forget, the Blue Lions walk the true path of justice.
It's also a pretty good sales pitch, actually. This is gonna be a tough decision. Not that I'm actually playing, but I'm deciding based on the trailers. So, I'm assuming the next one is gonna be for Claude's house, whichever one that one's called. Golden Deer.
Welcome to the Officers Academy, home to 3 esteemed houses in need of your tutelage and your battle expertise. My name is Claude Von Regan, house leader of the Golden Deer, and per regional tradition, our expertise is archery. Piqued your interest, have I? Well, our students hail from the Leicester Alliance. The Golden Deer is not only our symbol, but a sacred creature. They're said to have protected the Alliance's territory since, well, always. Here in the East, we've no need for kings, especially when we have each other. Let's say hello, shall we? The sole daughter of a duke, Hilda's picture should be next to lazy in the dictionary. She's one terribly crafty noble, though.
Has a fragile maiden
and
Pegasus in battle.
Tough guy, rough life. Raphael's parents
pure
were
protein, baby.
Yet still, he trains and eats so cheerfully.
I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
Leonie wants to be like you, a mercenary. Her village helped pay her way here, and she must plan to pay them back. She's so stingy.
I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you if I have to.
As their professor, you must lead your students in their academic lives and in turn-based tactical combat. But before any of that, which house will you choose? There are good people in the other houses, too. Get to know them, then make a call.
Do you get to spend more time in
your
area if you choose a certain house?
We could be great together.
Ooh, I was thinking that one originally, but I think I'm kind of leaning towards the Blue Lions at the moment. If I had to pick one, just based off the trailers. Oh, I do like that. The dude that likes pure protein. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see what we got next. All right, so we have finally made it to the launch trailer, part 1. This should be interesting to check out. Let's go.
The great land of Fodlan. It's said to be protected by a revered goddess. Now, 3 ruling powers control the land. At the center of their territories lies the Officers Academy of Garreg Mach Monastery.
Oh, that's in the middle, okay.
It's comprised of 3 houses of students, hailing from these disparate regions. They need a professor, and as your father, I've built you into a mercenary capable of leading them.
Oh, this is my dad
The only
talking.
question
Okay.
is, which house will you choose? It goes without saying that life at the Officers Academy is regimented. The calendar is key. On weekdays, you'll lecture your students to improve their skills.
Oh.
Now I feel like I'm getting somewhere.
Or assign them to teams for group tasks. Either way, teach them, and they'll grow stronger.
There's a lot of stuff in between battles, it seems
arts
like,
or magic skills
to get people ready for battle.
Your schedule will free up on Sunday, but it's no day off.
And that's where you get a fight on
you can
Sunday,
enlist in
the day
battles,
of rest.
or freely explore the monastery. I'm not sure which is harder on the legs. The Academy's a great place to share a meal with students or faculty members, take up a quest, go fishing.
Hey.
Sip some tea. Whatever the brats
Tea time?
do these days.
Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
I don't usually have a problem, but...
You can't deny the military advantages of relationship building. For instance, if you meet a student from another house, you may be able to recruit them, and you'll need all the soldiers you can get. At the end of each month, You and your students will be assigned a mission battle. It's the ultimate test of, and boon, to their skills.
It looks like our mission just changed, Professor. Everyone, prepare for battle!
Really
survive the battle, and you survive to the next month. Congratulations.
I'm assuming those mission battles like drive a lot of the main
Battle
story.
and training are each their own lessons. They prepare students to take certification exams that must be passed to reach for higher leveled classes.
Dang, this really is like school.
Or change to a different class entirely. Luckily, they can freely change between any classes they've passed,
cool.
allowing you to ready your troops for the battle at hand. There are more than 30 class types.
Grappler.
So you have your work cut out for you.
Wyvern, right?
Good luck.
Cool. Good luck.
It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth. We must maintain constant vigilance.
You really
Who's that
showed
dude
them,
with
Teach.
the skeleton mask?
I really hate to be on your bad side.
I had a wonderful time today, Professor.
Let's all agree to meet back at the monastery exactly 5 years from today.
War is coming. Soon the three territories will draw their lines in the sand with blood. And when that time comes, your path will be shaped by a singular choice.
Oh.
Your decision could determine who stands beside you and who will fall before you.
Dang.
My only
That's cool.
hope is that you choose wisely, Byleth.
I will crush anyone who blocks my path.
I'm sick of nobility and crest. Of all of it!
The blood that flows through her veins is special. It is extremely rare and extremely dangerous.
If showing pity would put my allies in danger, I will not hesitate to kill them.
Huh.
I'm sorry, my teacher. I cut this path, and now I must follow it.
Fire Emblem, 3 houses. Hope you're ready. The time
This must be the theme song. Cool. I really like that. Like, there's gonna be like a singular point where you make a choice that's gonna like change the rest of, I guess the rest of how the game turns out from there. That's actually really cool. Let's check out part 2. I think part 2 is next. Let's go. Oh, let me turn off the
3
closed
ruling
captions
powers
here.
control the land of Fodlan, and a conflict between their territories is all but inevitable.
So we do eventually fight against each other. I was wondering if we were going to unite to fight against some battle or if it was
3
against
houses,
each other.
And soon, you must be ready to lead one into battle. As your father, I've built you into a mercenary capable of being their professor. The only question is, which house will you choose?
Battles and relationships.
As a professor, your command extends from the classroom to the field of battle. Whether your students live or die will depend on your leadership. So make sure their abilities improve by assigning them real battle experience.
That's cool, like the little actual like
You'd be
animations when you
surprised how
attack and
varied your
stuff.
allies' abilities are, not to mention your enemies.
Oh,
If
look
you've
at
any
the
hope of
grid,
winning,
the
get
battlefield
a feel
grid
for
there.
each student's stats. Then order the right units to the right locations. Remember to take in the lay of the land. Note the terrain types.
Yeah, I've never
and
really
carefully
tried a game like
determine the
this
best
before.
path to cut forward. I've at least taught you that much.
I don't know if I have the brain power to be good at it.
You'll recall that each weapon type has its own combat arts. These special moves greatly diminish a weapon's durability, but the extra damage dealt could be crucial.
Oh,
Save
yeah,
them
weapon
for just
durability?
the right moment. If you need support, your students can hire battalions, from infantry to knights to magic users. Each one can use its own version of what's called a gambit. One gambit may affect large areas. They may just turn the tide in your favor.
Huh.
So too could a linked attack, which you can trigger when nearby allies strike.
Linked attack?
Keep tabs on your students, otherwise you may not be able to capitalize on them.
Seems like there's a lot to juggle
here.
Even
a gambit can benefit from a little teamwork. Together, you and your students will be stronger than you realize. Strong enough to take on supernatural forces.
Let me help you.
It's our chance to prevail.
Like boss fights kind of thing?
Yet, should the worst happen, you have the option, however limited, to use a divine pulse to turn back time and try again.
Like a rewind feature?
It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth. We must maintain constant vigilance.
You really showed them, Teach. I would really hate to be on your bad side.
Teach.
I had a wonderful time today, Professor.
Do the students bring you like an apple?
Back at the monastery exactly 5 years from today.
War is coming. Soon the three territories will draw their lines in
Oh,
the
this is the same little bit from the last one.
And when that time comes, your path will be shaped by a singular choice. Your decision could determine who stands beside you and who will fall before you.
I'm leaning towards Blue Lion, everybody.
My only hope is that you choose wisely, Byleth.
I will crush anyone who blocks my path.
I'm sick of nobility and crest. Of all of it.
The blood that flows through her veins is special. It is extremely rare.
So are we fighting to protect her?
If showing pity would put my allies in danger, I will not hesitate to kill them.
I'm sorry, my teacher. I cut this path, and now I must follow it.
Huh.
Fire Emblem, 3 houses. Hope you're ready. The time has come.
Sick. I'm actually pretty intrigued, to be honest with you. It looks like it's pretty, I don't know how long of a game it is, but it actually looks kind of very interesting. I don't know if I would be any good at a game like this, but it seems like it might be something interesting to try at some point. Let me know your thoughts on these trailers. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing kind of my thoughts and reactions to the different trailers here. I had a lot of fun actually kind of exploring to something very new to me. And I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care, everybody.